Witness the colossal boxing showdown nobody expected, live on Netflix. International superstar Jake Paul, the sport's most watched fighter, takes on Britain's two-time unified heavyweight world champion and Olympic gold medalist, Anthony A.J. Joshua, in the most dangerous and defining matchup of their careers. This is Judgment Day. Watch Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua, Friday, December 19th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live on Netflix.
When the holidays start to feel a bit repetitive, reach for a Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry and put your twist on tradition. A bold cranberry and winter spice flavor fusion, Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry is a refreshing way to shake things up this sipping season. And only for a limited time. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
This episode is brought to you by... Oops! I've got a box of Cheez-It crackers staring at me, and I just wanted that irresistible cheesy crunch. Sorry, that was a total snacksident. What was I supposed to be talking about? So salty, so crunchy, so cheesy. Whoops, lost my train of thought. I've heard of brain freeze, but brain cheese? I'll just have one more Cheez-It cracker, and then I'll get back to it.
This episode is brought to you by LinkedIn. Healthcare professionals can lead their careers with LinkedIn. Discover jobs by specialty, preferred shifts, and even desired salary. From mental health therapists to radiology technicians, it's now faster and easier for healthcare professionals to find the right fit. Learn more at linkedin.com/healthcare. Side effects may include faster job placement, improved work-life balance, and increased career satisfaction.
This episode is brought to you by McAfee.
Finish your fantasy lineup?
No, but I'm joining this paid group chat with insider info.
Dude, seriously? Forward it to me. Security alert from McAfee. That group's as legit as that knockoff jersey you're wearing.
McAfee's scam detector is available in all McAfee plans for as little as $39.99 for your first year. Learn more at McAfee.com/online protection.
The Eagles take on the Commanders in what we thought was going to be a huge NFC East battle, but it turns out only one team really has anything to play for. Welcome to the Eagles Checkdown, the fastest under 10-minute Eagles podcast there is, covering news, notes, and opinions on your favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, jointly here on the Eagles Pinpool Podcast Network and the STT Sports Network on YouTube. Guys, I'm Phil Stiefel. Wherever you are watching this, whether audio or video, please like the video, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Spotify, share this out, do whatever you can to help support both great channels wherever you take in your Eagles content. I don't know if you know this. It's free to support a local content creator. It's free to turn the dial down and turn up the Eagles Checkdown and all the great Eagles content that is online, whether with these great brands or other great brands. So don't forget to do that. Guys, Week 16 is upon us. We are a week from Christmas. And the Eagles start their 2 out of 3 games in a 3-week stretch against the Washington Commanders. Begins Saturday at 5 p.m. Again, like I said all week, the weird Saturday 5 p.m. game. It is what it is. Now, we thought when we saw this schedule, this end of the schedule, Washington was going to be this juggernaut that determined so much for the Eagles and the division, whether the Commanders would be fighting for this division or not with the Eagles. Now, obviously, the Washington Commanders season has not gone according to plan for them. They are 4-10. They did just come off a win against the Giants, but that just ended an 8-game losing streak for the Washington Commanders. So the question is, how can the Eagles officially lock up the NFC East with a victory against Washington on Saturday? Now, they're going to be rocking their white jerseys, green pants for people that care about that. I don't know if anybody cares about that, but I know some do. So that'll be that there. And obviously, we're going to have the same Greg Olsen crew calling the game again on Saturday. How do we beat the Commanders? It's going to come down to the rushing attack and the rush defense for both the Eagles and the Commanders. This is where the key to victory. Now, we know that the Eagles' run game and Saquon Barkley has not been great this year, right? And the obvious offensive line issues play a part in that. Saquon being run down plays a part in that. But the Eagles got to stop letting 2-yard runs happen. They got to start turning 2-yard runs into 4-yard runs, 3-yard runs into 6-yard runs, runs for a loss into 4-yard gains. They've got to start to find some consistency. Despite the fact that Lane Johnson is still out, so is Jalen Carter, both ruled out Thursday afternoon for the game. Despite that, they've got to go out and continue to get some consistency, continue to find a groove on the left side of the line with Landon Dickerson and Jordan Mailata, continue to get Fred Johnson to perform at a decent level, and get Saquon going. The Washington Commanders give up over 135 yards per game on the ground. They have the 28th ranked run defense in football. You can attack them on the ground, but you've got to get creative. You've got to disguise your offensive systems. There's so much that they got to continue to improve upon to prove that last week wasn't just a shutout dominating victory on just the bad Raiders, but it was a sign of things to come, right? And that's what we need to see. Whether it's more RPOs, whether it's more read options, or just direct runs called from Jalen Hurts. We want to see more of that. That will set up Saquon Barkley. We need to see them under center more, which sets up Saquon. We got to see them snap the ball with more than 3 seconds left on the play clock to kind of throw the defense off a little bit. That is the first key to winning this game. The second key is to stop the Washington Commanders running attack, because that's the biggest concern for me on the Commanders, is stopping their young running back in Ja'Cory Merritt, who's averaging about 4.5 yards a carry, has 5 touchdowns on the ground. Stopping Marcus Mariota, who's averaging over 6 yards per carry as the rushing quarterback of the Commanders. Obviously, Jaden Daniels is out. Laramie Tunsil, their left tackle, is also been ruled out for the game. Obviously, that's another big loss for the Commanders there. But something that we've struggled with defensively, and while the Washington defense is 28th ranked against the run, our defense is still 22nd ranked against the run. So it's not much better, our run defense versus theirs. And we have struggled to stop running quarterbacks, this year. We've got Mariota 2 of the next 3 weeks. We've got Josh Allen next week. We've given up 50 yards or more rushing to Patrick Mahomes, to Justin Herbert, to Jackson Dart. And as Vic Fangio said the other day, we've got to pass rush as a unit, not as individuals, and that way you can contain someone like Marcus Mariota from breaking free. Those are the 2 big things. Us getting our run game going and being able to stop. I think we can stop Merritt, their running back. It's, can we stop Marcus Mariota when he drops back to pass 30 times in the game, how that's going to look. And obviously, Jalen Hunt, Nolan Smith, Jalen Phillips are starting to really find a groove and find a different level in the pass rush, but you got to wrap them up. I'm tired of talking about the quote-unquote almost sack, which we just, for 2 of the last 3 years has been a big part of the Eagles' defense, where they almost get the sack, they don't wrap up, and then they find a way to give up a big run on 3rd and 7 or 3rd and 6 for a first down. So that's going to be the keys to this game. Our run defense and our run offense against Washington. That is going to be the big thing. I am not looking for another 100-yard game from A.J. Brown. I'm not looking for 2 tutties from Dallas Goedert. I'm looking for Saquon Barkley to get on his horse and arguably have his best game of the year. That's my prediction. My bold prediction is Saquon Barkley is going to have his best game of the year this week for the Eagles against the Washington Commanders. And how do I see it playing out? What do I see it happening? We give up on average 19.6 points per game as an Eagles defense. We score 22.9 points per game. That's our ranks. Their offense averages 20.8 points per game, and they give up almost 27 points a game as a defense. So this has a chance to be another big blowout. Their season is over. Obviously, Laramie Tunsil's out and Jaden Daniels out. They've got most of their roster with them. Otherwise, the Eagles, obviously Lane Johnson, Jalen Carter's out. Everybody else, questionable is Kamla too, but everybody else is going to play this week. That matters for the Eagles. So getting healthy, staying healthy, all important. But I see this game, which started as a 5.5 point spread, Eagles favored on the road, up to 7 points now. The over-under has come down from 45.5 to 44.5. I see the Eagles winning this game pretty handily. I see them winning this game by double digits. I got the Eagles winning against the Washington Commanders 24-13 to officially lock up the NFC East, the first back-to-back champions in the NFC East for 20-plus years. It all ends, and we get the win Saturday night down there in Washington against the Commanders. That's what I got. That's my preview. Tune in to Trending in the AM live on the STT Sports Network. I got it linked below in the description if you're watching the audio of this, or check out the YouTube channel and make sure you subscribe and tune in. Bring your thoughts and opinions. Will the Eagles win on Saturday afternoon, evening, whatever it may be? Everybody have a great weekend. Hope to see you talking Eagles this weekend. Go Birds! Bubbles up.
This episode is brought to you by Nature's Bounty. Nature's Bounty believes your body is brilliant, naturally designed to thrive, inside and out. For those always looking for new ways to support your health from head to heels, Nature's Bounty has a range of over 400 vitamins and supplements born from 50 years of trust and care. Nature's Bounty. It's in your nature. Visit naturesbounty.com to learn more.
The McDonald's Snack Wrap is back. You brought it back. Ranch Snack Wrap. Spicy Snack Wrap. You broke the internet for a snack. Snack Wrap is back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
In Walmart Sue time was ticking away. Only a few nights left till the big holiday. But last-minute gifters had no need to worry. Walmart Express Delivery got their gifts in a hurry. From Nintendo to Nespresso and Lego Flowers, they could check off their lists in as fast as an hour. All of Newville, East, West, South, and North could order gifts up until 5 p.m. on December 24th. So this holiday, just do as the Who's do. With gift delivery this fast, they all gasped. From Walmart? Who knew? Subject to availability, terms and fees apply.
This episode is presented by State Farm. Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the protection of an offensive guard on the football field, but getting an elementary school crossing guard. Sure, they're both guards, but you can only trust one to keep your quarterback safe when the game is on the line. So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Here's my 30-second story with Guinness. As soon as my sister and I get home for the holidays, we don't even unpack. We head straight to our pub. The bartender already knows our order, Guinness and fries. We laugh all night, catch up with old friends, and walk home with faces sore from smiling. It's one of my favorite nights of the year. That was my 30-second story with Guinness.
Guinness Draft Stout. Please enjoy responsibly. Imported by Diageo Beer Company, USA, New York, New York.